Hey guys, I'm Kathy Searle with BroadwaySpace.com, outside of the Schoenfeld Theater where some load-in is happening today. Because on February 28th, Joan Allen and Jeremy Irons will make their triumphant return back to Broadway. After more than 20 years of being away from the theater, they're making their return in the world premiere of Impressionism by Michael Jacobs, directed by Jack O'Brien. And today, we're going to get to meet the entire cast of Impressionism. Tell me what drew you to this play.
The writing drew me to this play, that and Jack O'Brien.
It moved me. I read it and I thought, yep, I want to do that. I was out in New Mexico making a movie, a cowboy movie, and I thought I want to do this tomorrow. So I've been looking forward to it for a year. Meanwhile, it's got a richer and richer mix as Jack O'Brien comes on board to direct it. Has to be one of the most exciting New York directors. As Joan Allen comes on board.
This play was so gorgeous when I read it. And I worked with Jack O'Brien, the director, many years ago, and adore him. And he called me out of the blue in the summer and said, I've got this amazing new play, you absolutely have to do it. And I read it and loved him and Jeremy, and so I did it.
I walked this script over to her. I called her up.
I love that.
It's true. Yeah. I said, where are you? And she said, I'm on the Upper West Side. And I said, so am I. Stay there.
I'm coming to see you.
And I brought the script to her, and I said to her, I know that it's competitive, and I know you have other things to do, but I want you to read the script, and I want you to tell me honestly if you can stand the idea of any other actress saying these parts. Pretty good.
That's a good line.
Yeah,
how can you say no? And
she
how
didn't.
Can you say no to you? I am right now in a Joan Allen and Jeremy Irons sandwich. What does that make me? Can you tell us a little bit about the show and who you play?
I play a gentleman who is more enamored of a piece of artwork than I am of Joan Allen. But it's a play about love and art and relationships and how they intertwine.
Chimbwane is a Tanzanian fisherman who has a unique relationship with sweet potatoes, and it's not like the relationship that Karen Finley has with sweet potatoes.
And I looked at the script and I thought, I've got to do this. It's about us. It's about, not kids, as I'm fond of saying. Nobody shoots up. Nobody gets mugged. Nobody changes sex before the second act. I mean, it's a wonderfully wise, witty, romantic comedy, and we haven't had that in New York in a long time.
I know. Doing a little dance in between Joan Allen and Jeremy Irons. I'm going to get fired. I get fired like every time. And since one of the themes of this play is love, what is your favorite book or song about love?
My favorite book or song about love?
Hard-hitting questions here at BroadwaySpace.com.
Wow. Well, I just read The Road, Cormac McCarthy's The Road. It is one of the darkest, most intense books, and then it becomes one of the most powerful love stories between a father and his son at the end.
If I Loved You from Carousel, I love that.
Oh, God. I do love The Unbearable Lightness of Being.
My favorite love song, it's got to be Muskrat Love. I mean, that was one of the
that's
classics.
A classic. It is a classic. I like to drink smart water because it makes me smart. Product placement. You're welcome. So if you could have dinner with any living or deceased artist, who would it be?
Oh, living or deceased artist. I think I would pick Cézanne.
I think it would be Robert Mapplethorpe.
Oh, Van Gogh.
So I'd say I'd ask Modigliani and a few of his friends.
Well, I don't speak Spanish, but I'd love to have Picasso there.
Oh, me too.
Although I think he'd probably dominate the evening, don't you?
Yes, he would. Wow. I just met the entire cast of Impressionism, and all I have to say is, wow! Grab your tickets. Box office is open now, and previews begin February 28th. Opening night is March 12th. This is Kathy Searle for BroadwaySpace.com, and I'll see you on Broadway. I love you guys. You're fantastic.
I'm the first one in the Delaney family that has ever been on Broadway.
Oh my God! So what was that like? Tell me, were you with your mom when you got the call? Or?
I was with my dad.
With your dad? Okay, and so tell me what that was like.
Well,
Were you screaming? Were you like, oh my God, I'm going to be on Broadway?
I wanted to scream, but I couldn't scream because I was supposed to be quiet, but I wanted to scream. I screamed a lot as soon as we went outside, though.
That's awesome.